In our last adventure, we followed the Aimless as they went on a shopping kind of exploration throughout Samik and were privy to a little bit of information, especially visiting the last kind of individual, this kind of recluse, up in his little second floor kind of hideout, as he gave them a little bit of information on the door, which people do not typically knock on. Furthermore, he told them that their armor and any sort of items that need enchantments would take almost about 2 weeks in order to fully enchant and have ready to be picked up. At the same time, the Aimless started devising a plan in order to continue on their mission while being able to pay for and eventually collect the items that will allow them to be a little bit stronger and stealthier in the process. As we join them now, they have just left the second floor kind of loft and are going to continue their last of shopping spree.
And what was the cost of it? I don't remember that.
That one I'm trying to find the number on. In my packing and moving, my notebook for D&D is in one of the boxes.
Okay.
Let's just put it at 500, and then we can just because I think it's actually a little bit more than that. Let's just put it at 500, and then if it's less, write it back less. If it's more, just deduct more.
Yeah, and do we just say what kind of effect we want and then use like kind of homebrew something, or do we pick
it's gonna be
magic
homebrewed.
object?
I mean, you can pick, but the last of what was kind of discussed was that you guys were going to get specific armors. I know, for example, that we talked about you wanted to be a little bit stealthy, and then other individuals also kind of expressed interest in magically kind of enchanted items. But nothing was like really 100% set in stone. So there's all the options that are available. If there is a desired effect, like for example, oh look, I want to, be better at climbing, then it can get discussed in full.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we'll get on our way towards the Mithy, which I think he told us where it was. If I remember correctly, it's around this way.
Yeah, it's around the backside of the first kind of like location where. Oh, that's loud. Jesus. That's really loud.
I just turned it down on my end. I just turned it down individually.
How do you turn the volume down on this thing? It's like blaring in my ears.
What's it playing on?
I was just putting on the music, and it's like.
Oh no! What I did was I just right click on Hydra, and then I just use a user phone or user volume. Yeah, I put it down to like.
It's still blaring in my. It's at 13%. I'll turn it to 2%.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. Jesus, yeah, that's still 2%.
I click on the bot in Discord, and I change the user value.
0%.
Oh wow. Huh. That's odd.
but still,
he's
it's connected to. Why is it not? Oh my lord! No matter if I'm switching it on the computer, I have to do it personally on the phone. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's actually 2%.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. What was the question?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh yeah, the location for the blacksmith.
Oh no, I think I remember where
it
it is.
Okay. You're walking in the right direction.
Yeah. Around the corner there. And then once we've cleared this building a bit, so we're out of earshot, I'll talk to my party. I'm not sure if we can be back in time, or at any point even, to pick this stuff up, because we're supposed to be traveling the other direction. But and because of that, I don't really want to drop a whole suit of armor here that we're never gonna see again. But maybe smaller objects that we can get enchanted. One thing that you know how we got that giant snail for a potion to make me stronger?
Yeah.
There's also belts that do the same thing. Maybe we can ask him if he can do that. Get a belt and then ask him to enchant it so it makes me stronger. Because, you know, I don't mind dropping some money for the enchantment, even if we're not gonna see it. But I don't know. I think I would kind of miss a suit of armor that's just sitting there. But
no, that's fair.
Fine. But also, since we are not sure when we're gonna be able to come back, I think it's not really a problem to do multiple items. So whatever you guys want, we can also do. Because even if it takes him a couple weeks to do each, it's probably gonna be a while before we're back at all. So, whoa. So what?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
You guys would want?
I'm trying to remember what I wanted. I'm gonna check my notes.
Notes on our shopping list with some magic items that we want.
Yeah, I don't think I needed anything to say. I just wanted to see what he had available. I think I was under the impression that he was going to be like a shopkeeper and less of a blacksmith, but it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that belt is something we can think of. I can think of, and then there's a bunch of stuff that we could get put on amulets, like health or spell slots, or I don't know, kind of endless choices.
Yeah.
But I do want to buy a suit of armor anyways, because I don't have plate armor right now. I'm in whatever I'm in. I think chain or something.
You're in boxer briefs.
Naked. Oh shit! I forgot it. Oh yeah,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
chainmail. I mean chainmail.
Like the view?
What happens in Sordia tastes in Sordia.
Why are we carrying this baby around?
No questions.
Okay.
No questions.
I think this should be the place. Dog is upset.
You see a kind of withered, really kind of almost decrepit looking dwarf kind of clanking away, moving hot red, fiery, neon orange pieces of metal back and forth, and slamming it against his anvil, dipping it in water, and then like rushing back to get something else. Really busy in his own work. Not quite noticing you guys at this moment.
Good day to you, sir. I take it we found the local blacksmith?
He kind of like runs over and like pulls the first person that talks to him in.
Whoa.
Okay, here. Come on, help, quick.
Okay.
And he starts immediately trying to like hammer and telling you to like follow his rhythm at the exact moment.
Alright, I'll do my best.
as he's doing that, one of his compatriots comes out and like kind of tries to take over at the same time.
Like take over
from
what I'm doing?
Yeah, from what you're doing.
Okay.
Pushes you out of the way. At the same time, he helps really quick, and about a minute or two passes by before he kind of like walks over and asks you who you guys are. May I help you?
Yes, we're looking to purchase, well, a couple things, but one of them is a suit of plate armor. That's what I am looking for.
Okay. Is
so
that it?
You have that available? Well, the other thing is I would need a belt. I don't know if you also do leather work here. Or if you could point
Leather?
me.
Not quite. We just kind of work with metals in this shop.
Alright, then I'll have to look elsewhere for that. Do you happen to know where I could... Well, probably at the general store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well then, yeah, for me it's just that suit of plate armor, and I don't know if my friends want something like an amulet, or you guys good?
I have to look it up for myself, but yeah, I would like something. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I have to take it because I had something in mind, but for the time, yes, I would like something as well.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Crap.
Crap.
Well, we don't quite
yet.
have that here, but
took the joke right out of my mouth.
There was 2 items. One was an amulet of fortitude, or an amulet that gives 1 great fortitude or resistance to death.
Okay. Called the Amulet of Fortitude?
No. It's called the heart. I forgot. The heart save amulet or something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called, but it gives you advantage on death saving throws. Gotta look it up.
The amulet of hell. Oh,
I think is it amulet of hell?
Score. No, that just increases your con score.
There's a necklace of sparing. Amulet of abhorrent life. Looking for the name.
Health, vote. Come on, I literally just saw it. It's like one of the first. If you look at like the DMG and you look at the magical items, it's like on the very first part, the very first page.
Okay, so you said you're looking for some sort of leatherwork belt, and then what are you looking for? The blacksmith.
Plate armor, suit of plate armor, full suit.
Plate armor. As they kind of hear your cries for a plate armor, he kind of runs in real quick to take care of that order for you, and the door shuts behind him in the process.
Okay.
Okay. If you could find the name for that one, he's currently getting the plate armor from him. Okay, and then in about a couple seconds, the guy comes right back out and door, and he comes in with fresh, beautifully created plate of armor and says, "This actually might suit you pretty well." And you see that there's like some sort of different colored metal kind of around the ab section, and he hands it to you, and it actually is adorned with like kind of like a leafy looking plates. The design. He hands that one to you and says, "Oh yeah, I can let this one go. The other owner didn't seem to mind."
Oh, okay. It's not mine, right? My old one.
No, it is not.
Okay, okay. All right, and how much for that?
This one, let's see. I would give it away for 150 gold.
Yeah, you have a deal. Here you go.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, plate armor. Oh.
Yeah.
Add a 0 to that. Sorry.
1,500. Damn. The normal price? I don't know pricing of
Yeah, that
armor,
is.
or is that like?
I
Okay.
actually just checked it. It's normal price.
Okay, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I guess gotta do what I gotta do.
65 pounds, 1,500.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
That's a painful expenditure, but here you go.
Yeah. He easily hands that over to you and kind of rushes around looking for some information. There is a shop that does sell some goods. Do you know the marketplace?
Yeah, we've been by there, yes. They have belts there?
There's a shop. They have a shop directly above the marketplace overlooking it. They're, I would recommend watching your pocketbook if you would.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the tip.
And rushing back over. The other one kind of looks over at the rest of the group, asking. He kind of like goes back to work. You said some amulet of some kind?
An amulet, also a shield, if you have anything.
Shields we got a ton of. It just depends on what you want.
Okay. A shield of magical properties.
Oh. There's actually someone that can enchant some stuff that's not that far from here.
Oh, we already talked to him. It's fine. No,
Oh.
Or how about like a really well crafted shield?
Okay. How well crafted do you want?
I guess out of game. How far? How well crafted can I ask for?
I would say he can make a +2 shield.
A +2 shield. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's
gonna cost +2 prices.
It's gonna cost a pretty.
Oh, +4 prices. Got you.
I would say it's gonna be like 100 gold.
Oh, 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
For that extra 1s.
But you said +2 or +1?
+2.
Okay, so +2 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said 100 gold. Let me see how much I have. Or let me see how much Ingle has, because.
Or sorry, plus normal shield is 2, plus extra 1 extra 3. Sorry.
Oh, so you said +1 shield, a +1 shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normal shield 2.
2, but yeah, if it's +1, it's 3. Got you. No, I
got
got you.
Yeah. Sorry.
You had me a little worried there. I'm like. What?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
My English no good.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. No. A +1 shield. I'll take it.
Yeah. So technically it's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Okay.
It's just there's just an extra
There's
1
an extra
on top
1.
of the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got you. Okay, so yeah. Yes, I will purchase that. You said 100 gold?
Yes.
Okay, I will give him 100 gold.
We have a few actually. If you want to choose a direct design on it. We can add something to it if you want.
Let me look. Oh, like magical properties, or like just
Like
how it looks?
like just design how it looks. He's like saying because you're buying it, he's gonna like throw it in.
Oh, I gotcha. So
if you want to make it look a certain way.
I gotcha.
So like how Nim's shield is.
Yeah.
Do you want it to look like your shield?
Yeah, no, it can just look like my shield. It's fine. I don't really care much about the aesthetic, just as long as it, does what it does. That's what it's supposed to do.
Sorry, I was dealing with my inventory. Are you getting a shield that's better than a normal shield?
Yeah, +1.
Oh, they have plus stuff. I should ask them. Okay, keep going with your thing. I'll ask for a weapon after.
He's gonna run back, and you see him kind of like mixing a few powders together, and he kind of like runs back over and like kind of manhandles you in the process of just like grabbing your shield and holding it to the light, and you hear him kind of like grunting and stuff. And okay, kind of a not really amber. All right, he kind of like literally just pushes your shield to the side as he's like walking away and like runs over. And you see him grabbing like different colored kind of powders and mixing it together. Comes over to checking the brown of the wood, and you see him like take one of the shields, sprinkle the powder on there, put in like a really hot iron, and like touch it to the metal. See it like sizzle the metal into to match your color of the brown.
Ooh,
and
okay.
you see him like hammer the shield to like solidify the color, and he like walks over. He kind of like holds it up to your shield, comes back, and like does one more thing to like finalize it, and he kind of like walks back over. This shield will never weather, never run out of color. It is deeply ingrained. He hands it to you.
Nice. I take it. I look at it.
And it looks exactly like it's like really. You pick up the wrong shield and you've lost 1 AC. Like it's really hard to distinguish between them.
Gotcha. So I pick it up, look at it, tap on it a couple of times, give it a sniff.
You did what?
Yeah. He like licks the side of it, just to go ahead and
your tongue starts to burn.
No. And then he looks at the black. He looks at the blacksmith. It's good quality.
he kind of like walks over and gives you like this weird drink. Drink this quickly, please.
I drink it. I can't taste anything.
The numbness kind of like starts fading. He looks at you. Don't do that for another week. All right.
Okay, I won't.
He turns to the other 2 party members, to Yerminga and Lena, and asks if they want anything in particular.
I think Yerminga will just kind of look at their blacksmithy or their combs and stuff like that and be like, I can probably. I don't need anything right now, but if I do need something, I'll definitely come back.
He kind of nods at him.
Yeah.
Looks at Lena.
Oh, she typed. I'm good.
Okay.
I'll go. Well, I was actually just really impressed with the quality of that shield you gave my friend there. Would you happen to also sell swords of that kind of make?
Swords? What exactly are you looking?
I'm typically used to long swords. Maybe also one that's better than your run-of-the-mill longsword.
Okay. Well, we do have a blade that never dulls. We're able to synthesize a certain metal that is the sharpest we've ever been able to get any sort of metal. And it will save you the trip to go to the blacksmith in the future. But if you're looking for anything in particular, definitely let me know exactly what you're looking for.
You also, like, you say that it's sharper than you usually get it, so does it also... Is it more effective in combat, or just that it never dulls? Because honestly, I like sharpening my blades. It's kind of meditative.
Okay.
Do you happen to have another one of those shields that you sold him, though? I would be interested in that as well.
He kind of walks over to one of these swords he kind of talks about before you kind of continue, and he hands it to you, and you see him like pick up his shield and kind of make his way back to you, and like you see him kind of get in a ready position and hold his shield up at you, like eyes just kind of peering over the shield.
Me too. All right, I'll take a stab at the shield.
Stab?
Well, slash, if it's a long sword.
Okay. Roll D100.
D100?
100 in the 10 combat. 71. You see that his shield, you actually chip into it a good inch, and trying to pry the sword out the actual shield made of like really hard metals takes you like kind of really trying to pull out this sword. You see, like, as soon as you get the sword out, you see that it's cut about an inch into the actual shield, just missing his face in the process. As he lowers his shield, and you see that the blade is like still intact. And he looks at you and says, "This is what I like to call the honor killer."
Sorry, my sister just came to ask a question. Oh. What?
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Give him a second.
She just came back.
Okay. What did you hear?
I heard your description of what happened with the blade going in for an inch, but then that's when she knocked.
As soon as you pull out the blade, you see that it has been lodged in an inch, and he pretty much says, like, that's what he calls the arm killer. Says, yeah.
He calls it what? The orc killer, or
armor killer?
Armor killer. That does sound all right. I like it. Feels good in the hand. So, how much is the sword?
This sword is 500 gold.
Oh, it's really running me dry here. All right. 500 gold. I'll take it. What else am I gonna spend the money on? And then about another shield, like the one you sold my friend here, or maybe reinforcing the one I have. I don't know what would be easier. Is that also an option?
We can reinforce it, but friend happened to take the last +3 shields.
And reinforcement, how long would that take?
Well, how are you wanting to reinforce it?
I mean, how much could you do within a day?
Can you say something?
How much could you do within a day?
Second, I'm trying to get it to
Let's say, Nim, you could probably get a
Which
+2
one's-
shield because he said he had +2s
one?
as well.
Oh, yes, +2s too?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would also be perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of sword I just bought.
I think it's keen.
Watch them be like scam artists and they just held up a really crappy shield. This is a shitty sword,
Yeah,
but an even shittier shield.
No, but it's probably keen.
Keen?
Yeah, keen. So keen.
Blade or something?
Yeah, keen blade. Yeah, Keen. Or Keen. Keen. Because
Yeah.
usually if it's keen, the critical chance is instead of 20, it's 19 and 20.
Hmm.
So if you roll a 19, you crit.
Keen weapon. Oh no, this is spell.
But why is it still giving me? Hello. I'm okay. You were asking?
Oh, we just heard you double through lane as well. If he said it was the last one that he sold to to Engel, the one that was +3, but Engel said he also had +2. Do you have one that it's just a step down?
Oh, like a normal
Wait.
shield?
Not a normal one. I think his was like top of the line, and then there's some
Plus
stuff
one.
in the middle as well.
Well,
he just has shields, and then he has that special shield that he just gave to
Okay.
you. He
Okay.
sold to. Yeah. So
Okay.
he's saying that particular shield is the only one he has left.
All right.
Okay.
And then about the reinforcement that we were talking about, I asked like if I just gave it to you for a day, how much could you do with it?
We can fix it back to normal, but there's not really much
repairing.
we can.
Okay, I think we're good then because we have like magic users that can fix stuff if it breaks. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but thanks for the thanks for the sword and the armor. That's gonna be really useful.
Yeah, that'll definitely help out a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Kind of nods and kind of walks back.
All right, and now out of the game, what kind of sword did I just get? What should I put in my inventory?
Armor killer.
Just call it armor killer. Okay.
Armor killer longsword is okay.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. That's what he said. Like, yeah, just call it the armor killer. It's of his own design.
Yeah.
They said they found a way to forge it in a certain resourceful players.
But what kind of sword is it though? Is it just a regular sword? Is it like a +1 sword or?
It's so the properties for the sword is the closer to 100 you get, the more the armor attacking breaks down.
Okay.
After a certain point, then the armor becomes like you're literally wearing like straps of on your body. Us like literally getting rid of any sort of.
But do you still do damage along the way as you're wailing in the armor?
Yeah, still normal damage.
Okay, so I rolled a d20, and then if I hit, I also roll a d100. Is that how it works?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in the process of attacking, you could literally get rid of someone's entire AC.
Yeah.
So literally, after enough attacks, literally then every single attack becomes a hit.
Yeah.
And that's for anyone involved.
That does sound really nice.
Yeah.
And you said the shield that I got is just a +1 shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
anything,
just
right?
like adding the stuff into my inventory. It's just taking a second.
No, you're fine.
But I think we'd be making our way towards the market as I'm doing.
Okay. And you mean the market that we originally went to in the beginning, where the statue is, or?
Yeah, because he said there's another store that's like overlooking that above it where I should go get my belt. Okay. But he also said to watch our pouches while we're there.
Gotcha. Ingle will proceed to put his coin pouch in his underwear.
Okay. It takes about a couple minutes to shimmy your hand down your pants, but you successfully get your satchel of money.
I'll put most of my gold into the bag of holding temporarily and only keep like 50 in my regular money pouch and hide the bag of holding.
Okay. Are you going to put the bag of holding down your pants too? That was
maybe,
a joke.
Maybe. No, I guess I'll put it like under my plate armor in the center of the chest.
Okay.
Okay. But a friend of mine was telling me about a person playing a game. They flavored their bag of holding to where it was they made it to where it was a tiny pocket that they put in the back of their pants, so it makes it look like whenever they pull out items, it looks like they're pulling it out of their butt.
Oh.
And then at one point they had to get a ladder. They had to get a ladder out of it, so it's literally just two people grabbing onto a ladder, pulling it out of the back end of them.
I thought it was just gonna be like the generic, like RPG equip animation where you just grab it from behind your back out in thin air, but nope. Went somewhere else.
They went full Monty. They went full like Benny Hill Monty Python's weirdness with it. You know, see Yakety Sax playing, so they're trying to sit there and pull out like a canoe out of his butt. Just
disgusting.
Yeah, and it was like the tier 4 ones. It was a tier 4 ones. It wasn't like one of the smaller ones where, you know, it's like you can only hold like 500 pounds. It was like the ones you could hold like a whole canoe or like a large dinner table in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
A large dinner table.
Yeah, no, it was really funny. And I thought about it, like, you know what? I'd probably do that.
Put a dinner table up there or the bag of holding?
You know what? If I had enough gold, both.
If it fits.
If it fits.
It's going in.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Get over there.
Use us, random people. We're just gonna go back here. Pardon us.
So you guys are going where now?
To that store that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to find it. Did we notice like a balcony when we were in the market?
Well, just looking around, Engel says there's balconies on both these buildings right here to the left and right.
Yeah, the market was back there, so then it would probably be up here.
Hmm. Okay.
You see stairs anywhere?
What is there?
There, but that's a different building.
He doesn't even go to school here.
See those ladders hanging down?
Randomly climb somebody's ladders.
Yeah. We ask someone?
Excuse us.
Here we go. As you kind of are walking around, you do see one individual kind of standing over on the balcony, looking down at you.
Like above us now? Here?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. We were told to come to a store overlooking the market. Oh, over there. I see him now.
Yeah.
Are we in the right place here?
What are you looking for?
A belt, actually.
Oh. Well, how do I know you're gonna be behaved? I see you're wearing swords. I see you have armor and shield. How am I gonna be safe?
I can leave my sword with my friend here and come up alone if that helps your feelings of safety.
Yeah. Yeah, come up on alone. You seem just kind of like jumping from beam to beam, not even looking at you at this moment.
Nim. You gonna be okay?
I think so. Don't really need this.
You gonna come up?
As you might have noticed in the arena, so here you go. Give him the sword. Yeah, I'm coming.
I see a lot of whispers. What are you saying?
Just letting him know that I'll be fine.
You
They were worried
bad.
about me. I mean, I am going into your
Lena
place alone.
just yelled out. Lena just yelled out. She's over here actually with you guys. I didn't move. The gnome kind of like looks down at her. You know what? You can't come up.
Don't care.
He gives Lena makes a face at him and he returns back with a very just like kind of smushed together, like crinkly looking face. As he just kind of like sticks his tongue out, closes one eye, and like puts his finger underneath one eye and pulls it open more. So you're gonna come up?
Aren't you gonna lower that ladder?
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll do everything for you. So he starts. He starts lowering the ladder.
Right.
Ladders. He lowers the ladder and climb up, and you quickly kind of come to the top, and he immediately pulls the ladder back up. I'm going to leave it there, but it's out of arm's reach. And you see him kind of like latch it, Nim, in a certain way. You see him latch it onto something, some like little device to keep it in place. At that point, he directs you to go through the door. Make yourself comfortable in one of the rooms.
Place. Hope I'm actually buying a belt and not like a night of fun.
He's the He's the only one who hears that.
I say that in my head.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Kind of BDSM club you're up to
Yeah.
in.
Oh no, is that what he thought I was saying when I asked for the belt?
At that point, you see him just close the door behind you.
Okay.
And you hear...
Alright.
And you hear walking out of your earshot. Your friend says he wants you to come upstairs. He needs help.
Ooh, insight check.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Ingle's thing here.
Did he say that like right outside this window here in my room?
The window is like covered.
Okay.
Yeah. I can drop in this one to make it a little bit more realistic. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh.
26 insight.
You immediately know that this guy is completely lying to you.
Wow.
Everything about this seems like it's not right.
Okay. I turn to Lena and Yormagana, say, I think this guy is lying and he may have just captured Nim.
You don't say.
No, he did.
Yeah.
And get an Eldritch Blast.
Oh boy, we're doing that like
Are
that.
you really?
Okay.
Are you really?
Freaking Lena
you
the
know-
Warlock
all you-
skipping foreplay and just
All you know
Go.
is this guy literally just lied about Nim needing your help. Are you ready for that?
that.
You
That's
can't-
with the Lena. That's yeah. Yeah. Lena, did you say it or did you not say it?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Shit.
go for attack.
Can you roll?
Yeah. Okay. 17 plus. Hold on, she's checking something.
Yeah, it's all good.
7, so you got a 24. Okay. What's your damage? D6, 8, D10? Check first. 1 second. She's loading her thing. She's immediately attacking. Oh, Lord.
In the meantime, I'm undressing and lying on the bed now.
Wow. Nim. Yes. Yes, Nim.
He's getting into it
1d10.
while everything else outside
Nim
is
is
getting into
just ready.
Just the
Oh,
1d10.
shit. And what's it plus?
Ooh.
Okay, 14.
Wow.
14 damage. You see this
Gundam.
guy immediately just disappear as he just gets knocked back 5 or so feet and just slams against. You hear what sounds like he slams against the wall. Nim, you hear the sound, very faint sound of like a small thud against the wall of your kind of room.
Yes, come in. Hello?
You guys hear nothing. all you heard was the sound of a small
Hitting the
gnome
wall.
getting, hit against the
Yeah.
wall. You can't hear anything that Nim is saying.
Okay.
I need to say, I might have acted rashly.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. And yes, you may have
Okay.
been a little too rash, but too late now, so fuck it, let's go. Might as well go ahead.
Immediately, as soon as this happens, the two gentlemen standing directly next to you guys
Yeah, I saw
immediately
them.
walk
I saw them.
forward, and they immediately take notice of the the three individuals, because there's Yermagan as well. And
Yeah.
one of them approaches Lena. Do we have a problem here?
Yeah, where's our friend?
Your friend's upstairs, right?
Yeah, he told us that only one can go up. But now he's telling us that he needs our help.
Who needs
Me.
your help?
Our friend who went up!
And you immediately attack someone?
Yeah. I don't have time.
Yeah,
Start-
obviously.
Ah,
They start grabbing onto your arms and calling out for guards. Guards! Come here!
Don't touch me! Leave me alone!
They start pulling you.
I
Actually,
kind
they're
of stepped the
gonna-
guy's way and I said, "Hang on, let's wait for the guards to get here. We'll just stay right here and let the guards come
They're
here."
rolling to grab you.
Me or her?
Her. They
Okay.
have grappled her and are literally just dragging her.
Okay. I will grab I'll grab the guard right here.
Well, which one? The front or the back?
Front. This hang on, let me move my camera. This guy right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab
Roll for
him.
it. Nim's
And-
outside. Plus?
1 second. Plus. Yeah, it's I have 0, so it's a 10.
Okay. Yeah. He kind of shrugs you off a little bit, but let me see if I can. Yeah, he's 11. He
Okay.
immediately just kind of like shrugs you off in the process.
And then Yermagon's gonna grab the back guy, kind of hold him back. Hey, yo, stop! And Yermagon
Okay, let's try for
is-
grapples.
1 second.
Sure.
I gotta switch to Yermagon. Okay, it's just a +1. Uh, 14.
14, let's see. Okay, the back guy kind of gets grabbed in the process. He lets go of Lena. The other guy continues another 5
Okay.
feet. The gnome immediately jumps down after yelling and starts running. And you hear footsteps.
Wait, running away from us or running away from?
You hear him running along the balcony.
Oh, with us. Got you. Okay.
And you hear him now banging on the door, yelling, "Get up!
What-
Get up!"
Okay.
I'll try to grab the one who's grappling me.
Okay.
And
Wait, can you do that? Can you grab? You can't.
I mean, technically we're not
Oh,
in
trying to
combat,
break.
so
You're trying
yeah,
to break the
yeah.
grapple.
So she
Okay,
could break
try
the
to break
grapple.
it.
Yeah, she could break
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Check.
Is
for
there
your
is there
opponent's
technically a
which
rule
bonus.
against grappling while you're grappled?
No. You can attempt to break the grapple,
Break.
and then
She's
once
trying
you
to
break
break
the
the
grapple,
grapple.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Then grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your. Okay. Oh, it's still going? Oh, wow.
I
She's
think
still doing her uploads or downloads for TaleSpire.
I think
Goodness.
technically you could just basically wrestle. If someone grapples you, you just grapple them back, and then neither of you can move.
Are you sure on that?
There's nothing against it. Grapple just means your speed is 0. You have no movement.
+2, so that's 18. So.
Then there's some conditions on how it ends, but that's all it does.
Okay, so I guess you both are locked. Or no, you broke free, you said. So
Yeah, she was trying to break the grapple. Yeah.
His grip breaks as Lena is now free. The one individual, the guard in the back, is now being held by Yermagond. The other guard turns around, and immediately you hear a door fly open, and the gnome actually falls.
Like down or like?
Yeah, he falls directly down.
Jeez.
As the door flies open.
The door opens
outwards.
inwards.
It's supposed to open outwards.
Yeah.
My immersion.
Sorry.
It wasn't the door that pushed him. The guy just came out and shoved him.
Wait, come on, dude. And this one particular nasty-looking beast, dude, comes sauntering out and peers down at what happened and just literally jumps down. And the ground kind of shakes a little bit.
Oh my god, you just killed your friend.
Where is it?
I'm starting to get a bit nervous about how long it's taking, so I'll like try the door.
He's right by size. Sammy. The door is actually unlocked.
It's not locked?
No.
All right.
You open it.
Hello?
Yeah, it's open.
Hello, Mr. Trader guy? Hello?
You
Does Nim hear
what
any of this
sounds
now?
like you hear what sounds like a lot of commotion going outside. You hear at the point of when you open the door, you hear a massive thud coming from somewhere in the location.
What the?
At this point, you hear the sounds of approaching. This kind of like weird footsteps coming from outside on the ground, as like it sounds like clopping of hooves, as this one particular individual responds to Lena. You hurt him first. And you kind of see him kind of like get up at the same time. And like rush over and kind of like hide behind his leg. What business do you have here?
Lena?
Lena?
All right.
Oh, we're looking for a friend. Oh, there he is.
Hi. We were actually just looking for a belt. I don't know what this commotion is all about.
I yelled to him. The guy, after you went inside the room, said you needed help and he wanted us to go up there to you.
Well, that's not true.
Kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I figured that out, and I pointed to the gnome. He was trying to get us to follow you up there.
You seem kind of like getting a little bit nervous. We're interested in gold. Is that so hard?
Why did you lie to us? Say that our friend needed help.
Because once you're, and you seem the other one kind of like immediately pull back his arm and just slam it directly into his chest, and the gnome flies backward. This guy's ragdolled. Shut your mouth.
I don't have Stone of Truth anymore.
Yeah, I yelled to him. Yeah, Nim, you might want to come down here. It looks like it's gonna get a little hairy.
You seem kind of like
I'll wait it out
over
up here and jump into the action where it makes sense.
Now that you seem to hurt our friend, doctor's visit seems to be in order. How much do you have on him?
Wait, are you asking us how much gold? Or are you asking Lena how much gold she has on her, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
You see other like people that start like, approaching.
I don't have any.
She says she doesn't have anything. At this point, you start seeing guards approaching. What seems to be the problem here? At this point, the gnome kind of picks himself up, and the guard kind of pushes past him a little. They kind of approach. They hurt our friend. Retribution. He walks past, and like at that point, the individual like literally steps out of the way, and like kind of like walks past. Is this true, dwarf?
Well, yes and no.
How yes, how no?
Yes, the gnome was hurt, but it was but it was due to the fact that the gnome was trying to swindle us.
At this point, one individual kind of walks over from the balcony. Where is it?
And then I guess Yermagon's gonna hand him back a sword. Wait, where did him go?
I'm still up on
Nim's
the
still up
balcony.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought you came down. I'm sorry. Yeah.
One of you hear a voice come from behind. I was summoned, and then he kind of like looks at the unfolding scene and like literally just kind of pops back down from the balcony and kind of takes a look at Nim, and then kind of like rushes back inside and shuts the door.
While that's going on down there, I'm actually gonna take a look in the guy's room.
Okay, snooping, let's go.
Yeah, they actually, no one really knows except for your party that you're up there.
Yeah. Is that chest here? I can see.
Everything is as it is.
Basically, just pilfered for gold on the one hand and letters that might prove that they're thieves on the other.
Naughty. Okay. While you're doing that, roll to check the entirety of this.
Investigation or
Yeah. So Ingo, you were saying?
No, I'll use my inspiration for it.
Okay.
But yeah,
What were you saying?
yeah, I say that the gnome was leading us to believe that our friend was in trouble when he went up there under his suggestion to go talk to the person that he needs to talk to, and he lied to us. My compatriot here, and I turn to Elena, reacted as one would when someone is lying to us, saying that our friend is in trouble.
You lie, or you react with violence?
I learned that from the city.
Oh yeah. The streets.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm narrating.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Nim is agreeing with us in
While
spirit.
investigating the room.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
I just wanna let you know, Nim, that if you actually do say something, then let me know. Because then that might alert people, yada yada. The guard turns to them. What business do you have with these individuals? We like to lure people upstairs and upsell. Is that so wrong to earn a coin? He kind of turns to you. Did you harm this individual?
I may have tapped him a little.
Tapped him? You sent me back slamming against a wall!
So did your friend over there, but you seem fine.
Well, my ego is bruised.
Patch it up with some candy.
He kind of comes over to you and says, maybe a night in isolation will do you well.
Sir, personal space? You're
Also,
too close to my face.
Can you just let me know the time when I'm done, Claybean? Because I'm gonna want to leave that room once I'm done searching it.
Okay, you're done.
Okay. I'll like slink in the shadows.
If you wanna know what you found, I'll let you know. If you wanna
we can go take a look at that afterwards. An action-packed moment right now.
At this point, one of the guards turns to Lena, the one that's kind of like over here. This dude over here. He turns to Lena and says, "Are you going to be trouble for us?"
Only for those who have trouble.
Oh, Nimu came downstairs?
Yeah. But I walked like along the balcony first, so I didn't come down from where his room is.
Yeah. At that moment, he goes to literally take you away. And they're going to roll with advantage. 2 people. 15. Elena, are you going to fight them? Or are you literally going to go with them?
Trying to get a break from grabbing.
Okay. Contested.
Take your grabby paws off of me!
What's your bonus?
Strength?
0?
5.
If you have 0, you're taken.
Yep.
Okay. The guards start taking her away. If you
help!
As soon as she tries like struggling, you see them kind of like toughen up and like realize that she's going to be an issue, and they just kind of like manhandle her in the process. You can pick up your friend tomorrow.
Can I clock who is the highest ranking guy here?
Can you do what? Clock?
Like, see which guy here seems to be the highest rank, like the leader of the guard?
They seem to be wearing the same exact clothes, garbs, everything. Like, the weapons all the same.
There's no one calling the shots?
They're both equally.
Damn it.
This guy here was doing most of the talking, but then as soon as Lena started putting the fight, the second guy like stepped in and then handled the rest of the situation. The other one says, if you don't mind, we would like to handle the situation ourselves. He takes one good look, and you see him just like start to release Lena's hand for a second. Says, that's a reasonable offer. And just takes out his club with like a point on, like, as it is, kind of like it's all spiky and everything like that, and just lunge it forward, and it just slams into this guy's gut as you see like blood start kind of like leaking down its leg, and you see like this individual like struggle for a bit and just like literally just quite literally fall to the floor, like gripping its torso. Okay, I understand. And he kind of, this second guard kind of looks around. Does anyone else have any more suggestions for us?
Where can we pick her up at?
You guys suck!
It's the guard.
I look at Lena. I look at Lena as like, unless you want me to just go ahead and start murdering people. But I mean, honestly,
in this vein, they kind of turn to you. If you're new here, ask around.
Or I could I'll just follow you guys. Fuck it. Or screw it. I'll just follow you guys.
Come on, let's go. Hurry!
We'll follow along behind you.
they kind of, as soon as you make that suggestion, they kind of, both of the guards look at each other and kind of like give a little smirk and kind of shake their head. Off they go.
Also, I'll also nudge Jormungandr for my sword back.
Jormungandr pans the sword back.
Yeah.
Are they picking up in pace? Is that why you're having?
No, I'm just making it fast because I have to do 3 people. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, it's a little bit more for me.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but they're literally like, both of them have, like this kind of like weird setup. They have Lena's arm around their backs, and they're holding her wrists. So like on the guy who's on her left has her wrist in his left hand, and like has his arm kind of around her. Like she only has her mobility of legs. Like she can't break free. She can't reach for anything. She can't do anything. Like arms are kind of like spread out, like being gripped around each of the guards' bodies. It's kind of like a weird sight to see, but like it somehow they've managed to make it work where it's just like she's completely immobilized with her arms.
Okay.
And they're just like literally pulling her from. And then as soon as they get to like right about here, you hear them kind of shout out, "At arms!" You see like a couple archers kind of make their way to the side.
Quick question. I remember that whole like riddle thing that we got where it was like go to the door then no one goes through or whatever. Was that a piece of paper, a letter that we got?
I want to say it was.
I think so, right? And then in that case I'll go, hey, hold on a second. If you guys are together, I didn't know that. You should know we're actually invited here.
And they still walking right past you.
Oh, man.
Don't care.
As you did take that step forward, an arrow literally like fired and like clink and like hit off to the side like a warning shot.
Okay.
That's it, Nim. You said we're invited, right?
I think that's what that piece of paper you got means.
No, I thought it was we have to go inside or we have to sneak inside here.
No, Nim got the paper.
No, it was definitely Engel that got it. I mean, I got one too, but he was the one that found it first. I think we both got one.
Yeah. It was the
He found it in the market. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was pressed into his bag.
Yeah.
Lena's getting dragged in, and the doors open up as individuals. I'm going to pass through. And now she's inside the court. Doors up. It gets brought inside. And you see Lena as you're walking in. I mean, you have access to your legs, but you're pretty much being dragged in against your will. You see like a few people dining at one of the 2 main tables. You do see a couple individuals that are kind of posted, and you see that there is right here, there is kind of like cries and shouts coming from this general direction behind this kind of gated door. And then there's some individuals in here. And then at the same time here, one of the guards kind of look at one of the other posted guards. She's kind of mouthy. kind of like looks away.
Is he asleep?
Yeah.
And just sat. Calculate.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
I said it as me.
And they actually return back to you guys after like a couple minutes. Say, your friend, we put her there for the night, but maybe she might be there for 2 nights. We don't like people that cause trouble. Hello?
Yeah.
Could you guys hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear everything that was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Did you hear everything? Okay.
Yeah.
About Lena going inside and everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just look at him.
Okay. Do you guys have anything to say?
I just stare at him, like as if he's like if there's anything else he has to say, or if he's done talking or not. Not sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's just yeah. Okay. And then I just turn to Nim, and I just kind of walk over to Nim, and I just say,
At this point, it's like 2 or 3 p.m. Just so you guys know.
"Yeah, I know."
Okay.
So I turned to them and I said, "So this is the place right here." I, flick my thumb behind me, just completely ignoring the 2 dudes that are just right there.
They've walked off.
That's fine.
I think so.
Well, I guess there's one or two things we could do. Either one,
Before you keep talking, I think no matter what we do, the first thing we should do is just walk away.
oh, actually, I was gonna say maybe we shouldn't,
I think
because
if we want to do that, we can still do it, but we should probably go around back and come from behind.
well, no, what I was gonna say is that if we are supposed to go in, maybe just the easy way of getting in is just to go in through the front.
I think if we just go in with the diplomatic, friendly route, that's not really gonna help us get Lena out. They're just gonna be
I
like,
wasn't talking about diplomatic. I was talking about like trying to figure out why they want us to go inside the jail.
From what I can tell, it's not just a jail; it's the headquarters of Disciples of the Snake. So,
Yeah.
I think the ones that invited us were the Disciples of the Snake. They just happened to be in the same building as the local towns. Well, not just happened to be, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, but I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. Like I said, yeah, we can just go ahead and do that, try to sneak in, or we can just go ahead and just get invited in by causing a ruckus or just honestly knocking on the front door. It seems like they have no qualms of just putting us in jail for a night or two.
Oh, I see.
So, guy next to me awake.
He's sleeping.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. It's your call.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I asked Yermagon, what does he think?
Yermungand says, well, they wanted to have us pick her up, not necessarily go inside. So maybe they don't understand who we are.
Oh, no, I was mainly talking about the note saying that we have to go into the doors that you said the doors that no one can leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about mainly that.
Okay. I think it's probably some sort of recruitment. If I had to guess.
Do you think we should try going into the jail and seeing if they would recruit us from there, or?
It depends on, because Jormungand actually didn't get invited. So he's saying it depends on what angle you want to play. It depends on if you're able to sell yourself in the moment. It depends on exactly what you want to achieve.
I think I see 3 things we can do. First one is with the letter. So we just go up and basically, I think that's the place where we have to go, where we're trying to be recruited into the disciples. In which case, it would be a thing of, hey, we're gonna help you, but only if you release our friend from prison. Blah blah blah. We have to prove ourselves, and then maybe they do what we want. Maybe we can convince them to let her go before already, cause like we need her or something. I don't know. That could be an option. Second one is, we wait until night. We go in at night from the back and try to sneak our way in and out with her. And the third one is that we wait that 1 day or possibly 2 days until she is released again. Those are the 3 options. Now, the third one, waiting, we should only do if it's actually just a normal jail and she's actually just sitting around in a room being bored. If she's like being tortured or whatever, which we know that they do in there, but I don't know if that's the Disciples of the Snake or also part of the normal jail. I mean, if she's being tortured, then obviously we gotta get her out. But if it's just about sitting in a jail cell for a while, then that could be an option.
Okay.
Do we have a way of contacting her? Does anyone have like a message or something?
So, again, all right. So, crap. I want to say this, but it can also be construed as metagaming. So I'm not gonna say it.
You want to go into whispers and just see if it constitutes?
Oh no, I know for sure it constitutes, but at the same time though, I don't know if this, here, I'll go into whisper real quick, because I don't want to.
I have the same
Oh, what's up?
Okay, I have something as well that I might be the same.
Here, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's actually a really good idea. Nim, did you see your message?
No, I didn't. I was.
I just sent you a message.
Yeah, that is the same idea I had.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I was thinking too, but I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to metagame.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
so
that's actually a really good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can. Oh yeah. Do we ever take a look behind the jail? I remember we did take a slight look, but then
Yeah, you guys
we
actually walked behind
we walked past it. Yeah.
yeah, and then I think we got to if I remember correctly, we were here, and then we had Lena use Hobbs to look inside the jail, right? Like on the front of it, over
the front.
here,
Yeah.
over here.
You guys, yeah.
Okay,
You
cool.
guys were in the brewery,
Yeah.
and Lena was incapacitated.
we didn't look out over here behind it.
Behind
We walked along the road. Oh, wrong road.
Yeah, you guys walked along it.
We walked
and like
along the road.
Hobbs went
Okay.
up in the air, over like airplane mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then helicopter mode. And then went pretty close in to the actual center of the location. Lena, at any point, if you have anything to say, do, or...
I'm gonna observe the prison and see if our friend is in there.
Okay. So, as...
Wait, where am I? Am I on the second floor?
It is technically the first floor. This is the basement.
Ah, okay. Because the prison that I saw was the basement.
Yeah. So there's one individual that's kind of sleeping on a little bench right there, and you see another individual kind of peering over at you, kind of taking notice of this new prisoner that's inside the next cell. And as the other guards said to you, or said to each other, as they dropped you off, they said that be careful, she's kind of mouthy. And the one guard kind of turns to you and says, "We like silence in here, so keep it that way." And he kind of returns back to his post.
Can I see around it? How many people are in?
You just see this dude and this dude, and then that's what you see. You see some barrels, but you do hear kind of cries, shouts, and stuff. That general direction. This door is closed, and there's some stairs there. Okay. Ingo, Nim.
Yeah. So what do you think, Nim? Because as far as I can tell, either we go in guns blazing or we try to sneak in, and sneaking in is going to be a little hard for all of us, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, we need some way of contacting her. Bell or something. Oh man, if we were one level higher, I would have that one sorcerer level, and I could have taken message.
I think Yermagon could learn it, but not now. I know he has the ability to, I think. If I remember correctly. But I guess, do we see, are there any windows on the outside, or does it look exactly like what we're seeing in terms of on TaleSpire? Like no windows at all, it's just all brick.
Yeah, you just see all brick, at least from your perspective.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't even even from your perspective, it looks like it's just a wall. You don't see anything else in the center or anything like that. So it looks like it's just one solid wall.
Hmm. Okay.
I just realized something else.
Mm.
But also about like metagaming. Should we maybe me and Engel go into whispers with you for a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me jump in there.
She also has invisibility. Like she would have a pretty easy time sneaking out of there if she gets out of her cell.
Yeah,
That
she
is true.
can do a lot of stuff in there with just with her and Hobbs. But again, without
Yeah.
metagaming.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that kind of influences, like, our knowledge of her skills influences what we are gonna do. And we do know that she can go invisible, and we do know that she has Hobbs. Which makes me lean more towards not, like, trying to get her out just yet, at least. Like, waiting if she figures out a way out on her own, you know? Because I think she has options to get out on her own.
Oh,
Which are
absolutely.
actually better than what we can do from the outside.
Yeah.
Mm.
But also about the whole Hobbs thing, we should, like, she doesn't know where we are, so if we expect her to find us with Hobbs, we need to be somewhere where she would think to look that is within 100 meters, 100 feet, which I don't know where that would be. Probably just an alleyway, though. I don't think there's a smart place.
Well, I was also gonna say too, like she doesn't even necessarily have to look for us. She could do all the scouting and all the stuff on her own with the invisibility and to be able to, and having Hobbs grabbing the keys or something like that. Like there's a lot she can do. But again, like I said,
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to meta game.
No. Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's really up to her and me. Like I say, yeah, like Nim said, we're kind of at a standstill until we know what she's doing or what's gonna happen with her. Otherwise, that we're just gonna be camping out in an alleyway probably.
Yeah.
Or we could try to go ahead and see if we can get like a room or something like that around the area probably. Like see if the brewer
Is it
has
closer in?
any rooms or anything like that. Or see if anyone has like a spare room that we can use that's reputable. More than likely we won't be able to sleep in it. We'll have to take shift sleeping probably.
It has to be, like, pretty close to the prison, though. Like, we don't know exactly where in the building she's at, but still, like, 100 feet is... Like, we'd have to basically be in a building that's right adjacent to it.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, well, we can look into that right now in terms of like letting while she's figuring out what she wants to do in her cell. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. I guess jump back over.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Lena, is there anything you want to do? Say, do, nothing?
Did he say something to me?
He is just kind of observing at this.
Look around and imagine the layout. As I remember.
Mm-hmm.
How thick is this one?
It's like at least 5 feet thick. 5 feet thick. But of course, you can't tell that with any sort of knowledge. You can tap on it and it can sound solid, but
thinking of be next out of the
We can't really hear what you're saying, Lena. Like,
Yeah,
I think
they can hear
Lena's muted because of the... You're in the same room, right? But it's
you.
only
Oh, yeah.
kind of
I'll
half
mute
picking up.
myself. Yeah. So I'll mute myself so she can talk.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I was saying that I'm thinking of summoning mobs, but I'm thinking of a way and how I can get him out of the room, deliver a message.
Wait, how big is Hobbs? Can he not fit through the bars? Can he not fit through the bars?
Ooh, he's a sprite. 1 second.
You have to see
But
where
there's
you
like a
summon him.
door after the bar, so he has to go through that.
You have to see where you summon him. Can you summon him?
I would say the bars are not thick enough. Like, there's not enough space to get him out.
He's about 2 feet tall.
Yeah. So if you summon him inside the cell, it's not like he can pass through the bars.
Yeah. I was thinking of like going here and summoning him here. But my problem is, how can he come out of this door?
Wait, hang on. What is Hobbs?
He's a sprite.
Hang on. I think
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think sprites can shapeshift.
I don't think that's true. I'll check too. But
Yeah.
I didn't see anything about when I saw the Find Familiar. It didn't mention anything about.
You can just go invisible.
You go invisible? Okay. Because I know imps and quasits can shapeshift. And they are familiars. Because you don't look at the familiar template, you look at the actual monster template for their abilities. They don't? Okay.
But are you able to, it works with some spells and not with others, but are you able to just summon him on the other side of the wall?
It has to be next to me. Wait.
Oh, it's only a 5 foot range?
That's what I remember. Yeah. 1 second, let me... Oh, range of 10 feet. Range of 10 feet. Okay. So this is 5 feet, right?
I mean, you don't know that though. That's medic.
Yeah.
That's very medic.
But I can try to summon him, and if he doesn't summon, that means he doesn't work. Right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, what abilities does Hob have?
You don't know.
Huh? What do you mean? I don't know. Like, there's a wall?
Answer angle.
Oh, what is the angle?
I said, what abilities does Hob have? And I'm talking as a player, not as like angle. I'm just like, you know.
Invisibility,
so
and
just
he can
pretty much turn invisible. That's it.
He can
That's
also
okay.
touch creatures to
and
find out their
fly,
emotional
yeah.
state.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're good or evil.
Okay. Like I say, I didn't know. That's all I'm asking.
Ooh, I have a short
Oh,
bow
he
that's
also has really high
poison.
stealth.
Yeah.
So what are the things that what are your options for where you currently are? What are the things you would like to do? because tell us your options, and I'm gonna go back to Ingo and Nim, and they also wanna let them say if they wanna go somewhere close by. So think of your options first. Ingo, Nim.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what
So
do you guys
what
want
I
to
heard
do
it.
while Lena is thinking about what she wants to do, her options?
I mean, do we just want to wait here?
Mm.
Like in the alleyway?
Oh,
Here,
okay. I
stuck
thought you
into
said you
the
wanted to
shadows?
go somewhere close by.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
if
an
you want,
idea. Thing is,
we can go ahead and check some of these buildings too, see if any of them have an inn or a room we can, rent out.
if we do that, then and she does send out Hobbs, then Hobbs won't be able to find us.
No, true.
If we decide to wait longer, like spend the night, that might be an idea. So we're close by, we could hear any commotion. But
Well, I mean, because like ideally, if we could get like up here, see if like they have like space up here or on that balcony or above here, I guess where the brewery's at. Ideally, this place right here that has the balcony. If we can like ask them like, hey, do you guys have a room open or something like that? But I doubt it.
yeah. Are the archers on the wall like watching us intently, or did they lose interest when we turned away?
Oh, yeah. One of them returned back to their post. The other one that's where he's posted.
But he's not like looking straight at us,
No.
watching what we do.
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, he is kind of surveying, but not like suspiciously. So he does see you, but it's not like,
Probably not.
The guard that's on the wall, what is he? Like race
I'm sorry?
wise? The guard that's on the wall, what is he race wise?
He is a human.
Okay. So we can wait for nightfall, we can get closer.
Yeah, I think it's.
At least he is a human.
I figured as much, but
all different races, all different such and such.
I think we just wait
Yeah,
here
works.
for a while first, like at least an hour. See if Hobbs finds us, or whatever she does. It's gonna take some time. It's not gonna happen right now. So maybe we should stay put for the moment. You know, like when you lose yourself or lose each other in a crowd.
No, I'm with you. Like I said, I'm actually half tempted to knock on the door right here to this place right here and see if they have, a room that we can use or buy or rent or whatever. But I don't want to do that just yet. I'll wait because it's like 5 right now, right?
Yeah, and also on the one hand, I think, I mean, we have a bunch of gold. I'm sure we could convince them to let us in. But then on the other hand, I have a feeling that it would make sense for the Hidden Hand to be aware of the buildings that surround their headquarters and maybe have members posted there, or, at least like lookouts or whatever. Whoever lives right next to them might not be friendly to us.
True, very true.
Yeah, I think for the time being, we just wait here, see if anything happens.
Okay.
You can do anything you want. That's the beauty of the game.
You can ask him.
Okay, unmute yourself. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, they wouldn't whisper.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to the guy in front of me. So,
Which guy?
the one staring at me.
The guy in the next cell.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's talking to the guy in the next.
I'm gonna say, hey, what's your name?
My name is Bo.
Hey, Bo, what are you in for?
Treachery.
Cool.
Don't let him fool you. He's a pickpocket. She hears one of the guards kind of calling out, listening to the conversation.
Oh wow. Do you happen to know this guy in front of me? And
Yeah, I think he murdered his wife.
is that true? Asking the guard.
He looks over. No, he started a bar fight.
Oh.
You see, like the guy in the cell next to you, kind of, his chest was puffed out, and he kind of like had a menacing look. And then the guard, literally just at this point, you see just his face just tired of the lies. This is exactly why we want silence in here. Having to listen to this moron lying about every single thing. And you see kind of like the guard walk over and like slam his club against the cell door.
I get what you mean now. Say, can you tell me more about this place? This happens to be a big part of the city, yet it's so secluded.
Who are you talking to?
The guard?
The guard. Not interested in becoming your friend.
I'm not trying to be your friend, I'm trying to know things.
The less you know, the better. The more you talk, the worse you're in.
Okay. You guys seem to have things hidden, not around here. I'll shut my mouth then.
If you keep talking, you're going to go downstairs. Quiet. And he slams his club against her cell door. The one liar kind of leans forward and kind of whispers, "Well, I spent the night down there. It's not that great. Just stay up here, okay? All jokes aside, all lies aside. It's really isolating down there."
That's it.
Okay.
So time passes as Jormungand, Nim, and Angle stand at attention in the alleyway as what seems like a few minutes carry over into 30. Is there anything you do to pass the time?
No, I don't think I have any books or anything to read, and
Angle? Angle? Angle, can
Yeah.
you hear me?
You know, I just kind of sit, meditate, pray to my deity, ask for guidance in terms of like, yeah.
You ask for guidance?
Yeah, but not with the that one skill that
Okay.
Curtis can use. Just the general prayer type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have access to that yet. So
No.
yeah.
Okay. In those 30 minutes, Lena, you have been sitting for nearly 30 minutes in silence. Is there anything you...
Yeah, I am mute. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, we hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello?
They said yes, they hear you.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
hear them.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Nim.
Yeah.
I hear
I thought
everything.
Lena might. Oh.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
We
I mean,
no,
we
we
hear
didn't hear that
you.
now.
So Lena said that she's gonna make some noise and be mouthy.
Okay.
Okay.
For science.
For science. Okay, what are you doing, Lena?
Be like, come on. Like, I'm gonna go close up to the sun. Come on, just tell me a little bit more. I'm interested. I might join you guys. I might be a good fit.
He turns to Lena, and it's that slow kind of turn where, like, the agitation is building up and just, like, stressing right on his shoulders and neck as he slow turns to Lena's cell and said, I told you 30 minutes ago to shut your mouth. And then the other one goes, hey. The other guard kind of like steps forward. Hey, cool it. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm tired of this post, sitting here with these vermin. I said be quiet.
I mean, if you
I
tired,
said...
you can sit down or that.
He slams his club against the door.
Calm down.
Calm down? The other one runs over in the split second. He's reaching for the keys, unlocks the door. The other guard's like trying to pull him back. No, hey, it's fine. Just shut your mouth. The door opens up. He steps forward, raises back his club, cracks her over the head. Just this gash kind of opens up from this spiked club as she kind of just like that ringing noise kind of resounds in her ears, and she kind of has this dazed kind of feel as everything kind of goes a little bit blurry. And the other guy in the cell next to her, now you've done it. Oh God, leave her alone. He kind of pushes back the other guard and grabs Lena, still very dizzy from this entire experience, and starts dragging her literally by her forearm as she's being dragged against the ground. The other guard, now realizing the situation, he's reluctant, and kind of just says, I didn't sign up for this. And the other guard kind of backhands him, using the butt of the club, and said, you'll learn in time, recruit. And Lena, at this moment, kind of like is in and out of consciousness as she's being dragged downstairs. Open the gate! Yes, sir. Immediately, the gate swings open, and Lena gets dragged down. Double doors open up as she's being dragged down a long flight of stairs. Let's jump there. Plunk. Plunk. And she feels her legs getting thumped against the stairs as he looks around, bangs on one of the doors, goes to the next one, bangs on another door. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. He goes over to another door, bangs on it. There's silence. Fumbles with his keys once more, opens, and chucks Lena inside, closing it behind her. Maybe that'll teach you to be a little less mouthy. And he's just walking away. Lena kind of, once again, in and out of consciousness, kind of in a complete daze, as the sound of double doors closes behind him. the sound of a very distant gate closes, locks, and you hear the sounds. You hear the sounds of Lena. Finally hears the sounds of shouts now coming from the upstairs, very muffled. At this point, Engel, Yomagand, and Nim. At this point, you do guys hear some commotion coming from the actual fortress itself. So you guys can actually hear like shouts coming from the inside of the walls. You don't belong here.
Okay. I looked at him. Man, I hope Elena's making all kind of friends in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna D20 to be fair. Okay. At this point, you see one person kind of crash through. Actually, no. You're from your angle. You can't. You hear the gates, Engel and Nim, and you hear the gates of the fortress begin creaking open. At this point, you do hear now less sounds. Get out! You hear running footsteps.
Towards us or towards the other direction?
They are faintly falling away from you.
Okay. Well, it sounds like something happened in there. Should we go look, or actually we can't go look because we can't go across the part where the archers are at, unfortunately.
Yeah. We can try going around the back.
They only took shot at you when they were told.
Oh, okay. We can.
Because you guys did pass by it several times, but no one. You never saw anyone lingering in front of the fortress. But when they were lugging Lena around, they did say at arms. Then they took a shot at him. So, in all fairness, just to let you guys know.
I mean, even if it's not Lena that came out, whoever came out knows what it looks like in there better than we do. So, yeah, I do.
Okay, let's go get him.
You do hear the faint steps of running and crying at this moment. Still out of range, out of sight.
Let's go.
Already on my way.
Okay, sorry. I got short dwarf legs.
Hear it somewhere? Over here, maybe?
You still hear it, and it's still evading you.
Over here?
You hear at this point, so it didn't work out, huh? Very faintly.
There's some direction from where we hear it?
You do see off in the distance a couple people kind of running this way. So you see it because there's a path. Oh wait, you can't see that. That guy's invisible.
Yeah.
Sorry. You do see kind of people running this way. Going toward the center of Samik.
Okay. I will have to leave in a minute, so...
Sure. As you turn the corner, you see two guards in front of each other. And more people kind of like rushing to see what's happening. These guys are invisible too. and no one is approaching. Everyone's just kind of like observing. And in the process of what's happening, one guard seems to be harassing what looks like another guard. So you couldn't cut it, huh? What'd you do in there? I see your shield is stripped of its honor. You a coward? You seem kind of like shoving one of the guards, pushing him to the ground. Oh my god. Like, a couple of the people that are standing around are just like, oh my god. What the hell? You see him kind of like lift, this guard kind of lift his club and like bring it down directly across where the neck and shoulder, like where they meet, right into the side of it. And you see the one guy kind of like, and you see it like lodged in actual. He like, you see the guy pull out the club, and you see just like a squirt of blood as the other guard drops to his knees. No, I'm sorry. I'm not ready.
Stabilize at a distance.
I can spare the dying from 30 feet.
Pooling of blood kind of just like goes and covers like parts of his body as he's like on his knees. It's going down the front of his body, across his torso, and you see him like gripping his neck.
Gotta hurry it up.
Can I come up here?
As you can. You free to move. Free to move.
And I cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay. You see the other guard, the same guard, kind of like reach his hand back one last time, and he just like, kind of like takes a second, his arm extended back. You sicken me, and just goes in for the last final hit against the other side of his. You see.
I keep on sparing the dying. So I keep casting it like crap. Keep on casting it.
He, at this point, like just like falls down onto the ground. the guard looks at everyone else. If anyone touches him, they face the wrath. And like everyone just kind of like takes a step back, understands, and yeah, immediately just kind of like, nothing to see here. Okay. At this point, he turns around and starts walking back to where he came from. And everyone kind of like quickly kind of just like everything that happened is just like, yeah, we're getting out of here. Like, let's go. And they'll kind of go their separate.
Okay. And then are those guards still standing there?
Sorry, that's you.
Oh yeah.
Everyone just gets the hell out. No one hangs around. You two, within like a good 70 feet, are the only ones that are in this area.
I'm gonna hydro so I can see the peek out though. But at this point I do have to leave, so
okay.
Pick it up next time. I mean, I guess you guys can keep playing if you want, but YouTube is gonna turn off.
I cast Spare the Dying, and then once everyone's kind of like away from us enough, I'll go ahead and cast Healing Word on them.
Okay. You can go ahead and make
Yeah.
to his health.
4 hit points.
4? Okay, he's got.
Okay, so that should be enough to get him, up and running at least. And I guess we're gonna continue on later, or do you want to continue on a little bit more? Because Nim said he needs to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recording will also stop, of course, when I leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Lena was just literally asking me. Nim's leaving? Yeah. He said he in the session. I mean, do you want to continue, Lena? Angle?
Just
I mean,
Angle running around outside.
Yeah.
Talking to himself as Yarmulke.
I mean, I already do it with Yermagon, so it's not gonna be different. But at the same time, too, I do value Nim's input, and I know Nim would want to be here for this next bit. So I'm good with stopping. It's cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
In that
I'm
case,
so glad we're back from the hiatus. Oh man.
yeah. It was a month
we
again.
definitely
Yeah.
did
I
this a
still
long
haven't gotten the laptop fixed, but the part is in the mail. But I have to
time. Good.
literally replace the entire keyboard just because of the power button.
Oh wow,
Oh boy. Yeah. But it's cheap though. It's
that's good. That's good.
But we're back, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, YouTube.
I got
Bye
I
YouTube.
got booted out.